Hello guys, welcome to the fourth video of Python crash course. In this I will cover the remaining topics 7 and 8. String slicing, length and for loops, vowels and strings. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, just write a name John Smith. Okay, and let's print it. But you all know how we define a strings. Just we cover the data inside the course. Okay, now it's a John Smith name printed. Okay, now how we can play with the strings. Okay, if I want the first character of the string, you can take out like this name and of 0, because our strings index stored from the 0. Okay, and what if I want the Smith's s, and I will put the index 0 1 2 3 4 and 5, not the percentage. Okay, so I got the s here. Okay, what if I want the first name of a person? Okay, so what I will do, I will just give an index of from 0 till 5. Okay, it will start from the index 0 and exclusive of the 5, means it will start give the characters from 0 till 4. Okay, let's run this program and use John. Okay, and what if I want the whole string? Just give a colon here. Okay, nothing, John Smith. And what if I want the Smith only, and give it a starting character of the s and the ending. Okay, so 0 1 2 3 4, it's a space, and number from 5th Smith is started 5 6 7 8 9, 5 6 7 8 and 9, because the last one in index is the excluded, and that's why we give it here a 10, because and we will get from 5 till 9, we won't get the 10th one string, and we doesn't have the 10th one also. Smith. What if I wanted the in a reverse order Smith? What I will do, I will give a -1, and you have to change this. You will get a in the reverse order. Okay, give it a till 4. Okay, Smith. And what if I want the whole string a reverse? You can do like this, Smith and John. Okay, so I forgot to tell you the length, how you can check the length of a string. Okay, length and name, it's saying 10. Now how is 10? Okay, because it also include a space. Now 1 2 3 4, 4 for John, and Smith 1 2 3 4 5, 4 for John and 5 for Smith, plus 1 space, so it becomes the 10. Okay, what if I give a space here? It will also count. Let's see. Yes, it's counting. And now what we can do with a slicing, let me show you a reverse slicing again. Just give it a double colon here and -1. So with the slicing of reverse, we check the palindrome word. Okay, whether it's the word is a palindrome or not. So now what is a palindrome word? Palindrome word is when we reverse the word, so it will pronounce the same, just like we have a now John Smith, but it's not a palindrome, so its reverse is not the same. Just like if I write here race car. Okay, now you will see that its reverse is same as the original one, run. Okay, it's run, and you can see it's a reverse cause printed. Well, our program is running correctly. The thing is that reverse cause is a palindrome word, so its reverse is same as its original. Now what if I write John here? You will see it's a reverse. Okay, so how we can check the word is a palindrome or not? So what we will do, we will use if and else conditions. Okay, so and change its name word. Okay, now if word is equal to its reverse -1, and then what we will do, we will print. Okay, word is palindrome. Word is word is palindrome. Else print not palindrome. Okay, so let's run this program, and for the word John, as John is not the palindrome, so it's print John is not palindrome. Okay, and for the race course, it should have print palindrome. Race car is a palindrome. And the other word we have madam, it's also a palindrome. And radar, it won't give a palindrome because here R is a capital, so it's not a same, so make it small. Radar is a palindrome. Okay, and what I will do now, other word, so let's check this segment which is not a palindrome. Okay, so we are done with string slicing. Now the for loop vowels in string. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to check how many vowels are in the word. Okay, whatever word is this. Okay, so for this, what I will do, I will create a first set of vowels. How many vowels are there? 5. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, now what I will do, for word in vowels. Okay, oh sorry sir, not the word in, for take any variable, any name, for I in vowels. Okay, now what I am going to do in this statement is going to do is for I in vowels. So the I, this variable is going to point out every character of this string. Okay, A, E, I, O, U. Okay, and every character for one by one, not all at a time, one by one characters. Okay, so what I will do is for I in vowels, and then if I, now what is I is vowel. If I in word, okay, now it will check the whole word. Okay, if I in word, now I have to create this variable vowels count plus is equal to 1. I have told about this, a short form of. Okay, else let's create another consonant count plus equal to 1. Okay, now let's create these variables. Zero and consonant count is also the 0. Okay, and what we will do at the end, we will print vowel counts. Okay, just right there. Number of vowels, and again a print. I think print is wrong, and means I have spelled it wrong in the first statement. Count, give it a string, also give it a comma here. Okay, and number of consonants. Correct spelling of parent here, and also give it a comma here. Anything else? Let's run this. The const is not defined. Where it's saying const is not defined? Where name error const is not defined? Oh, here. It's not the plus, it's this. Okay, one vowel and four consonants. Now check the Simith. Simith, only I is vowel and other four are consonants. Okay, now let's make a education. I think it has a 5 consonants complete. Okay, 5 vowels and 0 consonants. Now, how is 0 consonants? These are consonants. These consonants. So why it's okay. Here we don't use a else. We also use a if. If I in word. Okay, why? Because once it's checking if I in word, if it's inside this, it's going to count it. If it's not inside, it's not going to count, because and I have to check it again. Now run this. 5 vowels and 5 consonants. Let's check. E is a vowel and A is also vowel, I is also vowel, O is also vowel, U is also vowel. And now the consonants, number D and number C and number T and N, it has a consonants. Okay, so you have checked the vowels and the other things. I can, yep, I have one more program. Just delete this education and delete this, and what I will do, I will parent the word in reverse order. Okay, now what I am saying to do, word is equal to 1 colon of word. Okay, now let's see what is going to print. Vowels is not defined. Okay, for I in word. Okay, see, so it's also the program came in mind, and so I done it. Well, it's done for today.